Hello everyone. I saw a video on a large social media trend. The trend is to look at videos all day long to find cringe behaviors of people who do not think, talk, act, or look like the social norms of the unwritten rules of society. People who make such content actually get more views and clicks than your typical cat and dog funny videos get. This brings me to another topic. What would make someone do this to another person? It is very simple. 1. For entertainment, for people to click on the video. More people click, more people spend time on that video. The more money you get for that video. Let's go back in time with how this all started. When YouTube started to catch in fame in the early 2000s, another popular social media platform was MySpace. MySpace was your Facebook and X, formerly known as Twitter. MySpace, you could not upload videos. So Google made an option for users to share videos. In the early 2000s, YouTube limited and had few users. YouTube didn't gain traction until a major social media trend started that was very popular then. You would dare your buddy to go up to a random stranger and tap them hard and run away. This would be recorded to watch the stranger response. This left the stranger in confusion about what just happened. The dares got to a point where people would slap the stranger so hard it caused them to fall or get hurt. Some people hit women on the butts and had to say good game while it was recorded. These short yet simple videos went viral on YouTube. It instantly made internet clout. It got to be so dangerous for the innocent strangers that YouTube banned such content. By 2012, YouTube became a very popular social media platform for home users to share videos. Google servers needed to be upgraded to larger and larger storage devices. There was a need for more powerful servers as the time went on. This led Google to make YouTube ads. These ads quickly became annoying for the viewer. This led Google to start a new service by allowing the users to watch YouTube without ads by paying a small fee. This small fee for ad-free YouTube videos made some people not happy. Google decided on a kickback as a thank you for people who uploaded videos that had ads by YouTube. Basically, Google got paid for you uploading videos that had ads. Google introduced the content creators that paid YouTuber for making content. To get paid for your YouTube videos, you needed to have enough subscribers, enough watch hours, enough followers. To get a lot of followers and subscribers, you first need to make videos that people watch in watch time. Each full video a person watches makes that video rank higher. The higher a video is ranked, the more people get to see this video, the more watch time being spent. By users liking the video and more watch time on that video, the higher in the rankings that video will be. This draws in more people to subscribe or like the video. To really make people subscribe, you need a video that engages someone. To do that, you need videos of popularity and making content with questions that a user may want to subscribe to get more the answer to the question. This is where comments on videos come into play. Top videos for entertainment includes cringe behaviors, criminal videos, mysteries, documentaries, tutorials, and commentary. How does this involve what people do and say about me? I have autism. Having autism makes me interpret information on what others say and do differently than someone who does not have autism. We act differently than others. We think, talk, and behave differently. We have a different way of reacting to a loud noise. We get upset easily when there is an unexpected change. We get easily upset with someone who lies or twists a known fact. Example, I know I was innocent on the arrest in November 2019. I did not poison my family. My family did not drop the charges. So people are trying to find out why I was arrested for. The story was about an autistic man who poisoned their family. People saw my dad abuse me and neglect me. This led to people who felt sorry and bad for me being abused and neglected as an autistic person, then to be wrongly arrested and later found innocent. See the picture here. Professionals like doctors, hospital staff, adult protective services, law enforcement, and my own family all was part of the picture of not doing anything to help me get out of the abuse and neglect of my family. These people have legal obligations to protect vulnerable adults. This is where this takes a turn. I was sent to hospital after hospital and being turned away. The reason? I cannot take care of myself. In order to get admitted to the hospital, health, serious injury, or illness about to happen if no intervention put in place. If you look at the fact, I need a shelter of some kind. Without shelter, I would be dead. I had no emergency shelter because I need help take a shower and change my diaper and wiping. I cannot take my medicines myself. I cannot cross the street shelter. Homeless people who live in a shelter has to take their medicines, shower, manage their toileting, cope with environment that can be overwhelming due to crowded space and loud noise. You need to get out of shelter if a fire. You need to understand when someone is going to take advantage of you. If you're not safe to yourself, able to take care of yourself, or need protection of others, you cannot go to a homeless shelter. This leaves me in danger of being dead or injured. A hospital has to accept you for admission and plan a safe discharge. Part of safe discharge includes services to help care for your toileting, hygiene, medication, structure, basic needs, safety, and well-being. This is where it comes down to. Without a medical or mental health issue, a hospital cannot bill for these services due to the way insurance pays for service. So the hospital needs a reason to be paid for. This leads the hospital to Adult Protective Services, who has to get involved and help determine if the adult can be safely discharged to a shelter. If not, can they be placed with family or friends? If not, the hospital has a medical reason to admit for placement and safe discharge. Because Adult Protective Services had refused to accept the abuse and neglect of my parents. This put me back in danger. The way I reacted to the abuse and neglect is not socially acceptable. The way I carry a teddy bear around at 40 years old is not something you typically see an adult who is 40 years old carrying. You typically see an adult is able to safely cross the street, use the bathroom, take their pills, shower themselves, communicate and interact with others, cope with setbacks, cope with stress, and cope with loud noise and other sensory input. I cannot do any of that. Sometimes my behavior does rise to the borderline level of a crime. This leads to you who watches the videos question, why do I not have services to help me? If I was as autistic and disabled as my doctors, test results, and observed behaviors and deficits, then no one would put me back in my parents' care, and services would have been put in place before. This raises to the question of if my diagnosis was accurate and what exactly is my diagnosis. With the emotional regulation and reaction behaviors, this leads to professionals to evaluate me for psychosis, mood disorders, depression, manic, and others. If no such diagnosis can be confirmed, then is this a developmental, neurological, or other related disability? If not, is it a personality or semantics disability? If not, then is it malingering? When you have a fear of me because of what you hear about me, see about me on social media, read about me, or what other had talked about, you don't want to spend time with me. This improperly puts me at risk of not being evaluated for proper diagnosis and not provides me with services. This is why I had more troubles. This confirmed that what people hear about me and the biased opinion of others is true. This is why I get told I have a fetish and did this to myself and refuse to listen or take care of myself. This is why you refuse to help me. This is why you pick on me for my deficits and delays. This gives you fame as your diagnosis me, making edits to my videos, making content for clicks, clout, and money. This is why people make videos of me for exploitation for profits and fame.